Hello, everyone. My name is Ainsley Orloff, and I'm the head athletic trainer for Ithaca Athletics. Today, I'm going to be speaking to you about how your diet can help give your immune system a boost and a fighting chance during cold and flu season. So, a little bit about myself and my background. As I mentioned before, I'm in my third year as the head athletic trainer for Ithaca Athletics, contracted through Cayuga Medical Center Sports Medicine and Athletic Performance. I work directly under the supervision of three sports medicine physicians, Dr. Getson, Dr. Smott, and Dr. Radloff. I've been a certified athletic trainer for 4 years now. I received a Bachelor's of Science from Cornell University in Nutritional Sciences and from the University of Nevada, Las Vegas in Athletic Trainer. Finally, I received my Master's of Science degree from Ithaca College in Exercise and Sports Science with a concentration in human performance. But enough about me. Let's get started. So, brief introduction. Cold and the flu are common infections of the upper respiratory tract that can be caused by over 200 different viruses. The cold and flu are also the most common illnesses. By definition, a cold is a mild viral infection of the nose, throat, sinuses, and upper airways, which can include symptoms like a stuffed nose, followed by a runny nose, sneezing, sore throat, and a cough. According to the National Institutes of Health, each year there are more than 1 billion cases of the cold and flu in the U.S. The effects of a cold can vary between individuals and specific type of virus causing the infection. On the right here, you're going to see some epidemiology. So first of all, there is no major gender or ethnicity differences in incidence. Most cold and flu infections occur in the winter season. As far as prevalence, in a 2000 US study, 23.6% of adults had experienced a cold in 4 weeks. And finally, typically children get an estimated 6 to 8 colds per year, while adults get an estimated 4 to 6 colds per year. This year's cold and flu season has proven to be one of the most severe and widespread. Short of isolating yourself and your family for the next several weeks, what can you do to prevent illness or at least minimize the symptoms and discomfort? Doctors recommend an annual flu shot at least 2 weeks before the season begins, as well as frequent hand washing, getting adequate sleep, and moderate exercise. But another important step you can take is right in your kitchen. Strengthening your natural immune system with a diet dense in protein, vitamins and minerals, and other nutrients found in that of whole unprocessed foods. A strong immune system is your best defense against disease. But most people pay little attention until they see their coworkers coughing and sneezing and generally contaminating every surface around them. Whether at school or work, or in this case both, we're all at risk of being exposed to bacteria and viruses, which can then be brought into the home environment. Younger children, in particular, are more likely to be around people who are sick at school. While we tend to pay more attention to our health during cold and flu season, maintaining a healthy immune system should be a priority all year. It's like maintaining your weight, muscle mass, or even our teeth. But if that hasn't been the case, right now is a great time to start. So here's a look at immunity-building nutrients and the food that provide them. Here is an outline of a few of the topics I'm going to be talking about today. First, I'm going to be talking about vitamins and minerals, followed by probiotics, seasons and spices, protein, and last but not least, hydration. First, let's talk about vitamins and minerals. I'm briefly going to talk about a few important ones that pertain to immune system health, just so I don't overwhelm you too much. Vitamin A's function is to help maintain the mucosal lining of the respiratory and gastrointestinal tracts to protect against infection. It strengthens the adaptive immune system to help fight invasive viruses and bacteria. Some sources of vitamin A include orange foods like sweet potatoes, carrots, and apricots, dark leafy greens such as spinach and kale, and eggs. Vitamin B6 supports numerous biochemical reactions that help your body fight infection. Vitamin B6 sources include meats such as grass-fed beef, turkey, or chicken breasts, fish such as salmon and tuna, pistachios, sunflower or sesame seeds, pinto or garbanzo beans, avocados, and grains such as amaranth. Vitamin C has a wide-ranging impact on the immune system, including the activity of T lymphocytes, which recruit and coordinate the body's disease-fighting cells, and phagocytes, which engulf and destroy foreign invaders. Food sources of vitamin C include citrus fruits like oranges, grapefruits, and tangerines, strawberries and papaya, and vegetables like spinach, kale, Brussels sprouts, and broccoli. The last of the vitamins I'm going to talk about today is vitamin D. Vitamin D regulates both the innate and adaptive immune systems to quickly identify and destroy pathogens that enter the body. Sources of foods high in vitamin D are fatty fish like salmon, herrings, and sardines, shellfish such as oysters and shrimp, egg yolks, mushrooms, and fortified milk, juice, or cereal. Your body also synthesizes vitamin D when exposed to sunlight. Zinc is the only mineral I'm going to mention today. However, there are several other minerals that are important as well. Zinc develops and activates T lymphocytes. As mentioned before, T lymphocytes recruit and coordinate the body's disease-fighting cells. When taken at the first signs of illness, zinc prevents cold viruses from binding and replicating in the mucous membranes of the nose. That is why you see those television commercials for a product called Zicam, which claims it is clinically proven to shorten colds when taken at the first sign of a cold. Examples of foods that are high in vitamin D are shellfish such as cooked oysters, crab and lobster, meats, especially grass-fed beef and lamb, toasted wheat germ, spinach, cashews, pumpkin, squash, and sesame seeds, and dark chocolate. Next, I'm going to talk about probiotics. So why probiotics? As you can see in this diagram on the right here, immune health is mentioned as a second benefit of eating probiotics. Healthy human intestines support some 10 trillion microorganisms, which not only break down particles of food, but also dangerous bacteria, viruses, germs, and fungi. Keeping a healthy bacteria balance in your gut prevents pathogens from entering the bloodstream. So what kinds of food should I eat in order to get probiotics in my diet, you ask? Well, I suggest foods like yogurt with live and active cultures, kefir, a fermented milk drink, milk with probiotics such as milk, buttermilk, or sweet acidophilus, cultured vegetables like unpasteurized sauerkraut and kimchi, miso, kombucha, soft cheeses such as those made from goat's or sheep's milk, sourdough bread, and sour pickles or olives cured in brine, not vinegar. Wait a second. Seasonings and spices? Yes, seasonings and spices can also be a great addition to your diets to boost your immune health. A few seasonings and spices to mention here are onions, raw garlic, ginger, and turmeric. Onions contain a variety of nutrients that boost your immune system. Plus, they also contain a powerful antioxidant called quercetin, which is an antiviral and histamine regulating property. Raw garlic contains allicin, which converts to allicin when the clove is crushed or chewed. Allicin increases the cold and flu fighting response of certain white blood cells. Ginger has a powerful antibacterial, antiviral, and anti-inflammatory compound that targets stuffy noses and keeps rhinoviruses from binding to cells in the mucous membranes. And finally, turmeric. Turmeric contains curcumin, a compound widely known for its anti-inflammatory properties, but research has also shown that it has the ability to support and modulate the immune system. Protein. The protein you consume is broken down into smaller pieces as amino acids. Amino acids are the building blocks and are reassembled into protein your body needs to function, including antibodies, complement proteins that support your immune system. Examples of protein-rich foods includes meats and fish, low-fat dairy products like yogurt, milk, and cottage cheese, plant-based combinations such as beans and brown rice, soy products, and nuts and nut butters. Last but not least, I'm going to discuss how hydration can help boost your immune health. Drinking 8 to 10 glasses of water every day is one of the most effective ways to flush toxins from your body and support the health of your immune system. Water plays a critical role in the production of blood and lymph, which work together to carry nutrients and pathogen-fighting cells from your thymus and bone marrow to every cell in your body. Without water, the body's defenses can't be mobilized and toxins can't be removed. Water is also critical in maintaining colon health, the most important pathway for the elimination of toxins and waste. If toxins are allowed to accumulate in the colon, healthy bacteria will die off and unhealthy microorganisms will grow. In fact, studies have shown that 80 to 90% of all diseases are directly or indirectly related to gut health. In summary, the best part of how nutrition can boost your immune system is that we have complete control over what we put in our bodies and the bodies of our kids. It's important to talk to your doctor before flu season so you can learn about preventative measures and ways to maintain a powerful immune system. Thank you all so much for taking the time to listen to my presentation. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to email me, and my email is listed right here. Also, feel free to follow myself on Twitter and Ithaca Athletics on Twitter and Instagram. And go Little Red.